NMRA Midget Heat Race number 1 on track now. Bakersfield Speedway, April 20th, 2013. Michael Black, your leader. In the second spot, Low Piccolo. And West will go into the third spot, getting around Lambert. And rounding out your field, Britt Grissom. In the 43, Richard Petty lookalike. Battle for the second spot down the front straightaway. Nope, we're looking at the battle for last. Really, that's the battle for fourth spot. Lambert in the 55 on the outside, Britt to the inside of the 43. Michael Black, your early leader here on lap number 3 of this first heat race. Chuck West in the 38. He's running in the second spot. And Low Piccolo in the 21. Black changing up his colors this year with silver and green, now black and green. Michael Black has been running very well out here at Bakersfield Speedway lately. Trying to pick up another win here tonight. But can he hold off a hard-charging Chuck West, who's in the second spot, chasing down Michael Black? You know, battle for the lead down the back straightaway. Michael Black with a bobble out of turn number 2. West takes the spot. White flag is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cameraman got confused. I thought the race was over.
Well,
it's a good start.
That's only the white flag.
Yeah.
Checkered flag out for Chuck West, your winner in the first heat race for the NMRA Midgets. Out of turn number 4, Britt will lead over Lambert. And that is heat number 1.
Now I can say what I was going to say. Tommy.
What?
First off, how are you doing today?
I am very well.
Are you warm? Just a little bit?
It's warm today.
It is a hot day.
I'm about to go pee and get a drink of water. So pretty much that's like recycling, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be?
That's exciting.
Okay. I just won't get any money for it. I'll just be spending money.
All right, folks. Well, first off, welcome here to...
I'm making the audience laugh, and there's no audience.
I know. But this is March.
No, it's April.
April 20.
Jerry is back from under a rock. How's the rock?
It was pretty good, yeah.
All right. Well, here we are. Another night at Bakersfield.
Here we go.
Second heat about to come out right now. We'll be back.
Getting ready for heat race number 2 of the NMRA Midgets. Tommy in the first one. We saw Mr. West take it over. Here we go. Green flag out. Don Kiefer leading us away in the number 9. 96 of Wiley to the inside. Going to make a move quick. He was last time's winner out here when we were out here.
Great battle. These guys are all right together.
The number 40, that's driven by Chris Thomas. He's right now in the 4th spot trying to get around Don Kiefer. And leading away, the number 36 of West Evans.
Well, how about that? The car looking very similar to it, just won the last heat race.
It all makes sense now. Thomas to the outside of Kiefer. See some rookie tape flying in the wind there, so clearly a rookie. Interesting looking car. I like the color on it. It's like chocolate.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for making me hungry.
You're welcome. Right now, that 36. Look at Thomas underneath Kiefer now. 3 laps into this heat race, the second heat race of the night. And it's April 20th. 420. We haven't heard a single 420 joke all day, so I'm going to offer not one.
We just joked about candy and chocolate. Brownies? And I just joked that I was hungry.
Brownies.
And I'm talking slow.
So slow. Lap 5 in this heat race. They're already wondering about us. We're only on heat race number 2.
Oh yeah.
This is how we sell our product, I tell you what. I'm noticing that number 96 getting right on the berm. Wiley made it work last time he was out here. And if I recall, he was actually working the outside in that 96 machine.
Correct.
White flag out for the number 36 teammate to the last heat race winner. This is West Evans. leading away in the NMRA midget class here at Bakersfield Speedway. On a day that's seen definitely the warmest weather of the year so far. Checkered for West Evans, your winner. Green flag out in the first heat race of the American stocks tonight. And here we go. I don't even know what's going on right now. American stock racing, ladies and gentlemen. Coots to the lead. Not for long. Oh! Oh my. Well, that looks like it's probably going to bring out the caution. That was the most amazing one lap of racing I've ever seen. And it's not surprising to me that happens in the American stocks. We will be back to bring it to you. Green flag back in the air. We're going to have Rich Salima lead us away on this one. Ethan Dotson in the 74. Into the second position. Unfortunately, the number 4 of Colby Quinn not going to be able to continue after the contact with the tire. It sounded like something was clicking in the car. Not exactly sure what that was. Seen a little bit of smoke coming from the 70 machine. Could be tire up. There was a lot of contact back there. But here comes Talima. Dotson battle for the lead. Through turns 3 and 4. Dotson going to try and make it work here. He's gonna. New leader. Coots in the 70. I believe the 99 of Don Mead. Oh boy, they are not going to quit here. Great battle for the lead. Great battle for the 4th spot. Coots now looking at the inside. Not going to make anything happen there. There are a ton of hobby stocks tonight. Oh, Coots. Oh, onto it. Kind of. And he saves it. There we go, Coots. James Coots in the number 70 machine. Mike Gill Jr. there in the 59. And like I said, I believe the 99 of Don Mead. But there does...
Battle on the track right now is for that 3rd position between Mike Gill Jr. in the 59 and the 99 of 99B of Mark Irwin. Hill goes way up high. Boy, he dives up that corner and opens the door for Irwin as he keeps it along the bottom.
And it looks like Dotson going to take this one away as this battle continues, and Coots battling with his car. Checkered flag coming out. Dotson takes the victory. Talima in second. It's funny because the B on the 99 machine, if you look carefully, it actually says, bitch. Just wanted to throw that out there. Dotson wins the heat. More to come. I said hobby stocks earlier. I totally take that back. These are obviously American stocks. Folks, I apologize. It's been one of those warm days where we're still trying to figure out equipment. But we love you. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 2 for the American stocks. The 22K of Kevin Johnson leading us away in this one. The number 23, Tim Martin. Battling it out with the 64 of Eric Silvius. 45 of Tina Childress in this race. 72 of Tyler Irwin. And rounding out the field, Charles Morrison in the 9C. Battle for the 4th spot. Here comes Childress on Irwin. Wanted to correct one thing. The 99B of the last race was Mark Irwin. Some contact there. Tommy, contact happens.
In this class, that's the way you race. They're magnetized cars.
That's a good thing. Childress gonna take away the spot. Irwin trying a bit of a higher line. Morrison still rounding out the field. Battle for second now. Silvius getting pressure from Martin in the 23. Martin's going to take away the spot. And Johnson still leading the way in his 22K machine. But for Tyler Irwin in the wall.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, it's not as hard as we've seen some cars hit the wall.
That 23's on a hurry right now.
Can Johnson capture the victory in this heat race? That's the question. Like you said, though, here comes Martin. There comes Martin. There goes Martin. Martin.
Hey, he hangs on and takes the lead from it.
I don't know if you saw the driver. He is not happy with Martin right now in the 22K. You can actually see his hand coming out the windshield. He's saying, "Remember me?" White flag in the air. This could be an interesting final lap. Just throwing that out there.
Rivalry.
You know Johnson wants it, especially after the contact between the two.
Here we go.
You had a good turn there.
No time for it.
Martin washes high. Here comes Kevin Johnston. Keep an eye on those two. Just keep an eye. I have a feeling. Rounding out the field, Silvius, Childress, and here comes Johnson. And
oh, there's some sign language going on.
Was that the middle finger?
Oh yeah.
Is he number one? Hey.
American stock.
American stocks.
American stock heat race number 2 on track right now. An exciting first heat race, as you just saw. Now this number 2.
This is number 3.
3. Where was I? I was under a rock.
Battle for the lead.
Scott
Kaysen.
We've got 4 cars theoretically under the blanket. Kaysen will lead the first lap. Dodson in the second spot. That'd be the 74M, or M74, I believe, however you want to title it.
Oh boy, contact.
Lewis to the inside for the second spot, taking it down the front straightaway. Marcus Wancombe and his 56 machine. Jake Vermeer in the 87, and rounding out the field, the number 50, Brian Troxel. Good looking car, straight piece. How long is that gonna last though?
That is the question. It always is the question. How about Vermeer with a bit of a passenger tonight?
I like that. It's a milk militia dairy farmer that's riding shotgun. Here it is, and there it goes.
Also making a move, using the berm.
We should put a camera on that guy's hands. Yeah, it'd be good shots right now. Inside of Dodson, making the pass, not complete. Now it is. Out through turns 3 and 4, and we got problems in turn 3. And now turn 4. Troxel out. That machine sounds like it's done. Smoke looks like coming from the exhaust. Pulling it off the track.
His cigarette caught on fire.
Yeah, got on the upholstery.
Oh, Kaysen!
Kaysen around at turn 3. I was just about to say this has been a quiet race so far. Not for long. Lewis will take the lead here on the white flag lap, number 7.
We know that Scott Kaysen is a bit of a showman, so maybe he just wanted to make it interesting for the main event.
Very true.
That's my guess.
And here he comes out of the corner, mighty Matt Lewis taking the checker flag. Wancombe in the second spot, Vermeer in the third spot. Dodson and Kaysen rounding out the running cars, and Troxel looking in disappointment at the smoke billowing from under the non-existent hood.
Tommy, I want to talk a little bit about Kaysen here. You're leading the race. You know it's going to set you up for a good main event. Are guys just pushing it that hard, or is this track still that unpredictable?
I don't know. I've never raced a dirt track, but of course you're going to be pushing it that hard. You're in the lead. You want to win. That's my answer.
Don't give me that.
That's my answer.
Don't give me that.
And I'm sticking to it.
Troxel wouldn't agree with you right now.
Okay, fine.
No, he probably would.
The tow truck's going to drive it hard, though. You know that.
The tow truck drives it hard.
He pushes the limits.
Yeah, I'm going to stop recording. We'll be back. Getting ready for the green in the USAC Ignite Focus Midgets. Green flag out. 5 cars battling it out in this first heat of 2 tonight for the USAC Ignite Focus Midgets. Taking the lead early, the number 59, Ashley Hazelton. Showing some of the guys how to get it done.
Showing how the hog eats the cabbage, as our wonderful track announcer Mike Mosier would say.
Corey Elliott in the second position. Following him, the number 55 of Slayton Ruston. That's not the 55. That's the 92. Excuse me. 55K is actually in the 4th spot. The number 92 machine driven by Michael Steele. And we have 3 cars all looking to get around the other. Rounding out this field, the number 26 driven by Christine Breckenridge. So a healthy field of females along with the males in this heat.
Oh, yeah.
Almost 50-50. Hazelton getting pressure. Here comes the number 1. Elliott to the inside. He's going to complete the pass going through turns 1 and 2. Hazelton going to try to find... Nope, not going to fight back.
Good racing so far in this heat race. Number 1.
Yep, good clean racing. Still, I have to say that 4 wide to start the American stock race was rather nice. I mean, that was good.
But that's American stock.
That's American stock.
You can't do 4 wide on this very easy.
No, this would be a little bit more difficult. Elliott leading the way, Hazelton second, the number 92 of Steele still sitting in the 3rd spot.
Still 3rd.
Yeah.
Does that sound funny or not?
White flag. Not light flag. White flag in the air for Steele. Not Steele. Elliott, you're messing me up. I quit.
Oh, boy. Elliott out of turn number 4. Finish it off, Jeffrey.
Checkered. Hazelton second. That's going to be Steele 3rd. The 55K of Ruston 4th. And rounding out the field, Breckenridge in the 26. Green flag in the air.
For the USAC Ignite Midgets, heat race number 2. Out front, the 64, the Flying Peanut, Parker Colston. In the 2nd spot, the number 98, driven by Jared Blondell. 3rd spot, but for how long? Goes to the number, goes in the corner right when I can't see the number. The number is 11E. That is driven by Ariel Biggs. And behind is a battle for the 4th spot. A hot one, too. Pancratz to the inside in the 37. And on the outside, that would be the number 3, driven by Alexander Bissett.
Now, Tommy, yes. I'm just throwing this out there. However, I've seen a house fly. I've seen an elephant fly. But I have never seen a peanut fly.
Today is your special day. Because the Flying Peanut is out in the lead. Lap number 4, around in turn number 3. We're going to see a caution. Bissett making some contact with Pancratz, and around goes Bissett.
That car is obviously struggling to turn, but might be worth mentioning, these cars don't need a push start.
No, they don't. The USAC Ignite USAC Ignite Focus Midgets don't need a push start because they were smart enough in this era of design to put a starter in the car. I don't know what happened to the sprint cars or the regular midgets, but they screwed up because it's a wonderful thing not having a bump start each and every one of these cars. Now I get off my soapbox.
Wow.
Powerful words from a very little powerful man. Restart lap number 4 in this heat race for the USAC Ignite Focus Midgets. Colston out front. How long can the Flying Peanut lead? I think he's got this one. I really do think the Peanut is cracking this field.
He's slicing through them like butter.
Oh man, can we keep going? Battle for the third spot, Bruin Pancrats looking to the inside of Biggs. Biggs out front for now. Pancrats trying to find that low groove. A little bobble.
You mean the apron?
What'd you say?
The apron.
That's right. White flag out for Colston. The battle is just starting though, right behind Colston. Second on back, all right there. What's gonna happen? Colston is a smooth sail, not rocky. Checkered flag.
That's not a chunky Peanut.
No, that wasn't chunky. What a smooth race by the Flying Peanut.
First heat race of the night, getting ready to go here at Bakersfield Speedway for the hobby stocks. Let's go quickly through the field. The number 900 of Shannon Duncan going to start, and Shannon's outside. The number 29 machine driven
by Joe Baker.
We got the 78 of Ralph Cook, the 123 of Dylan Hager. Green flag is out. Jimmy Irwin's gonna go and pass everybody. Oh, and hit the tire again.
I love how he didn't move one tire.
I don't
car
think he
just
cared.
literally drove over him.
I don't think it cared. 45 gonna spin it out, and everyone's gonna get away from this one. That's the 45 of David Childress. 7-Eleven Raymond Nolan into this race, as well as the 2X that you saw flying through the field. That's Jimmy Irwin. The 01 driven by Tyler Johnson. And that should just about get us caught up in this field.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
What were we talking about in the pit area when the shoe said, oh, I got to start in the back? What did I say right afterwards?
That David Childress was going to spin out in turn 3?
He surely did.
What did you say?
But no, I said, well, that's going to be a treat for the fans and us because it's going to be a wild show to watch him move through the field.
That is very true. Yes, you did.
Battle for the lead.
Battle for the lead. You already see damage to Hager's front bumper. Hager looking the inside. Here comes Jimmy Irwin.
So much to watch.
You definitely have it in the right section, though. Irwin to the inside of Hager. Interesting note that we found out from the shoe that he wasn't out here on opening night because he actually had a grounding problem with the battery. So the battery grounded him. You're not laughing. You're not laughing.
I'm not.
Raymond Nolan to the inside of Hager. Good run for him. 7-Eleven. Now with a dash. Soon he's going to get sponsored by 7-Eleven. And when that happens, folks.
Oh, thank heaven.
Oh, thank heaven. Tyler Johnson going to make it 3 wide. We're getting near the end. White flag. Contact between Hager and Johnson. They're going to gather it up. Looks like Joe Baker's going to get the win in this heat race. Battle for third between Johnson and Nolan. Johnson's going to get there. Still, we still have cars on the track. The number 99 of Shannon Duncan, who started on the pole. Interesting numbers. 900.
Hey, we've seen letters on numbers, but I've never seen a triple digit that far away from itself. 900.
I love it.
Different. And I love that too.
Getting ready for the heat race, getting going. Tommy.
Hobby stock action, green flag out. Chad Johnson will lead you into turn number 1. Lord Wren Jr. 3 wide for the third spot.
The zoom.
That is not Steven Johnson, that's Steve Johnson.
What's the difference?
In the 26. The Outlaw's back joining us in the 44 in his dad's car. That's Rick Childress Jr.
I'm joking with Tommy, asking him what the difference is, but that actually is Steven Johnson's dad driving the car because Steven Johnson got in a little bit of trouble.
He's in a little timeout for a couple of weeks. Joe Humphrey driving Aaron Stewart's machine. look at that battle for the lead. I'll round out the field. Tim Delsit and Christine Bowles. Christine smoking out of that 23 machine. Battle for the lead into turn number 3. Chad Johnson on the high side. Lloyd Wren will do the slide job and take the lead out of turn number 4.
Lloyd Wren was a winner. Won a hobby stock race, I believe, right?
Correct. And Christine is...
We weren't here, so...
No, we weren't. But I did read it at a Holiday Inn Express. Christine Bowles is doing the mosquito treatment around here. That thing has got an oil leak and it's smoking.
But no mechanical black flag given yet, so...
You know what's interesting?
What?
Is if you put yourself in her shoes, she has no idea how bad she's smoking. Because if you look forward, all you see is nothing. If she looked in a rearview mirror, though, which I'm sure she doesn't even have one.
Well, there goes the mechanical black flag.
Battle for the lead brewing again. Top 4. All right there. Chain linked, ready to go. Chad Johnson looking to the inside of Lloyd Wren Jr. Can anything happen with 2 laps to go?
I'm watching Childress. I'm keeping an eye on that 44 car.
Childress can do a sneaky move, that's for sure. All 3 of them right there. White flag is out. Who's it gonna be? Johnson to the inside of Wren.
Wren battling hard on the outside.
Wren's got that preferred lineup for the momentum out of turn number 4, but can Chad Johnson close the deal? Right now is where he's got to do it. He does a somewhat slide job and takes the lead. And the win here right at the start-finish line in the Hobby Stock Heat Race. And if that's any indication to what we're going to see tonight, then it's just going to be a record night of Hobby Stock racing.
That's a good thing. Getting ready for a heat race time. Here comes Cody Chambers, the leader's win, the number 79 machine, the 56 driven, and I'm going to get this name right because it's Matt Wonkum, not Wankum, Wonkum.
W-O-N, pretend. That's what Stewart said for us.
The 77 Boley, that's Mike Boley. Oh, Nicole Cox sideways, she's going to gather it up. Battle for second going into turn 1
So
and
much
2.
stuff to watch.
Hey, just wait till the main event.
Oh no.
Which we will sell on Low Budget TV DVDs. In case anyone's interested or wondering, if you want to get a hold of us, Facebook us on Low Budget TV on Facebook. You'll be able to see all of our highlights posted there as well from YouTube.
Bully trying to make a move around Wonkum. Battle brewing for that lead, but right now it's hot for second.
Also in this field, the number 46, driven by Mark Torres. Nicole Cox around in the 88. She just wants to make sure that we know she's here.
Oh, we know she's here.
Just tap the tire. We also have the number 28, and that's driven by Sean Scott. And how about this, Tommy, the number 33, who is going crazy right now down the back straightaway. The 33, driven by Jared Hollers. And he's getting exciting.
Nicole and Jared.
Oh, the Torres machine around out of turn number 2 in the 46. Looks like he has a left rear flat. Oh, Hollers! Ow! Hollers gets into him. Hey,
He indeed has a left rear flat.
he has a lot of damage back there.
Well,
He got
Hollers
into the
didn't
wall,
really
looks
help.
like, too.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, watch out, leader! Wonkum, I don't know, just wasn't expecting the lap traffic. Boley to the inside. He's going to challenge for the lead with 2 laps to go. Chambers just kind of hanging in the shadows of this battle. Boley going to make the move. He's going to have the lead on the white flag lap.
Look over here, Nicole.
Nicole Cox, she's battling Scott in the 28. She's going to make the move, make the pass. Good recovery for Nicole after spinning out. Boley going to take the checker. Wonkum and Chambers are top 3. You see Sean Scott, or you didn't see, but he got around over in turn number 2. Kept it gathered, didn't fully go 360. Cox, Scott, and the 33 of Hollers completes his rookie lap, or race.
Heat race number 1 for the California Lightning Sprints, which usually have a wing, but not tonight. It's wingless, Saturday here, April 20th, and we go green. Interesting start for your leader, the 30, not getting up to speed as well. That'd be the 30 driven by, hang on, Rick Soto. New on our sheet, so he's at the bottom, kind of buried. Out front, the number 17, Dale Gamer. Battle for the second spot. To the outside is the number 2, Jonathan Gruber. That is a fastly written name that I can't even read. Sorry, we're off to a rough start.
That 30's starting to sound funny.
Yeah, I can understand why it didn't start as well.
We actually saw a broken chain earlier.
That's true. I don't remember who was on them.
These are chain-driven machines.
Look at this battle up front.
Part of what accumulates to the fast. That's Gruber, I believe.
Gruber, okay. Well, Gruber's probably watching this saying, what's the difficulty? It's because the last time we wrote these guys' names down, it was probably as we're on the freeway.
Now, Tommy, let's talk a little bit about why, as the 30 pulls off the track, why aren't they running the wing tonight?
I believe from what we've been told, it's the Northern California guys don't really care to run the wings. The 30 just plowing the cones right now. The Northern California guys don't care to run the wings. The Southern California guys do like the wings. So,
or it could be vice versa, I forget.
And so in order to change things up a little bit, they decided to go non-wings here in Central California, make everybody happy, or as happy as possible. And we have a shootout for the lead. Gruber out front going way wide around the 17 of Gamer. Now it's going to be a battle for second. Gruber taking the win. Gamer in the second spot, and Miknovich. I said that wrong.
Miknovich. And just noting that this car didn't make it to the finish line. And Tommy,
who is that like car? The number? That's a car that doesn't have numbers, correct?
That's the number 7.
That is. We've got a history lesson on that. Jeff Dyer.
All right, well, we're going to get this one sorted out, cleaned up, and we'll bring you the next heat race. A good field for the CLS tonight.
Very, very healthy field for the Lightning Sprints.
We're all ready, Rackin. I'm ready. Oh, you're ready.
I'm ready.
Look how you're ready you are. The leader's having a little bit of contact here. That's the number 50 of Guy Maresh and the 01, note 01 of Darren Hilberg getting ready to start us off. Then we have in the second row the number 72 driven by Craig Dillard and the 10 of Dan Hilberg. The other 10, the 10X of Brian Corso, and rounding out this field, the number 3 of Alexander Bissett. Green flag, we're concluding lap number 1. Maresh to the early lead. Here comes the 01 of Hilberg. 2 Hilbergs in this race. One of them going for the 3rd spot, Dan Hilberg. Oh, Corso in the wall. Just nicked it, but look at Hilberg to the outside. Trying to make something happen around the 50 of Maresh.
Great racing so far. Very tight, very competitive.
Oh, here comes the 72, just barreling in and he clips Corso. Everybody holds on to it.
You know what I consider a good race, Jeffrey?
What's that?
When I have to stay zoomed out in order to capture all the racing in one spot.
That's usually a good sign. Hilberg to the inside for the lead going into turn number 1. He's going to have it. Here on lap 5 of 8, we have one car going around in turn 1. That's the number 3 of Bissett. Caution, going to be out on this one. And Jeff Tilsher throwing it down. Green flag back out, 3 laps to go. Hilberg, your leader, that's Darren Hilberg in the 01. You notice we kind of made fun of the 0, but look, if you look carefully at the number, they wrote 0 out. I know, I'm making Tommy doing super zoom with the fastest cars here. Or at least some of the fastest. White flag in the air. Looks like Hilberg has this one so far, unless something crazy happens. Still a good battle in the back between the 3 of Bassett, the 72 of Dillard. Checkered flag out, Hilberg, and Hilberg, your top 2.
Heat race number 2 for the California Lightning Sprints. I believe this is number 3 actually. We go green. The number 9, the 84. Something weird happened.
Yeah, it almost looked like the transmission locked up or something. The chain locked up, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, we are.
But you know what I mean.
Restart.
Tommy.
Full restart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like we said, these things are chain driven. Unfortunately, when chain breaks, bad things happen.
The chain is the theoretical drive shaft in these machines. So if the chain breaks, there's no power to the wheels.
And who is this in the 84?
That would be the 84 driven by, let me find it on the sheet. That is, I don't see an 84. So it's a newcomer. It's someone we don't even know.
I'm looking on the door.
I can't see it, can you?
It's Alex.
Alex?
Gregorius. Alex.
Well, that's something for us to write down. Let's do a starting lineup. On the front row, on the inside, the number 29, Zach Zaus. The number 92 is outside, Tom Downing. Inside row number 2, the 35, the one to look out for tonight, Dakota Albright. On the outside of Dakota is the 4X, Stephen Lehman. And rounding out the field of competing cars in this one is the number 3. What is that? That's the number 3, driven by...
I'm just trying to...
3B. Well, we don't even have that guy either. So, 3B, welcome. The only reason, unless that's a 30 of Rick Soto, I don't know. It looks like
Rick Soto was already in the first heat.
That's what I was thinking. Well, he could just steal this car too.
Maybe it's just another Dillard. Or...
Green flag out. We go racing. Complete restart. California Lightning Sprints out here without the wings. It'll be interesting. A lot of talk in the pits. A pure example of without the wings, you can't throw it in the corner as hard as you normally would. Not all the downforce is there, obviously. So it's going to be a different type of racing, I think. We're going to be seeing a lot of setting up more so than just pure hard driving. Like we see now, it doesn't matter. It's pure hard driving up front. 3 cars under a blanket move Albright in the mix. 4 cars battling it out. And a fantastic Duke in session right now. The 29 of Zach Zaus, your early leader. But how long can he stay up there?
Whoa.
Lehman on his way through the field. Lehman up to second spot.
This car's struggling back here.
It's because we don't have his name on the sheet. Lehman around. And Albright just nicking Lehman. And we keep going.
That was a great blow-up job by Albright.
Holy cow. Battle for the lead still going on. Tom Downing in the 90 makes the pass here on lap number 5. Albright running that thing hard. Foot to the wood to chase the second spot.
You can see things got really spread out after a couple of issues.
You say that now, but lap traffic still in play. White flag out as they cross the stripe. Downing out front. Is lap traffic going to play a role into this finish? They're looking. What's going to happen? What did I just say? Checkered flag out for the 29 of Zaus.
I'll be honest, I didn't see that one coming.
Oh, man.
But that's why we like racing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
what this stuff's all about.
Downing finishing second. I wonder what Downing thought as he went into turn 3. No problem, and then he realized there's a big problem.
Still, second place sets him up pretty nicely for the main event.
That's what you got to look for, is the positives in racing.
Green flag out for the first heat race of the IMCA Modifieds. Holder to the inside of Balls! And Holder getting air. Schweitzer now with the lead. That's Justin Schweitzer in the 2J. The 07X is Troy Morris. 24 Holder, 15 Brad Pounds, and rounding out the field, Jay Marks. You see Bowles now sitting in the infield. Hopefully it's just the tire that's down. No massive contact. Holder also has to worry about anything in the rear suspension that may be busted at this point. Outside of Holder. See Holder getting that left front so high up in the air, it's barely turning down the back straightaway. 3 wide for second. Schweitzer just in command of this race in his 2J. Pounds and Morris continue to duke it out for the second spot. Holder and Marks rounding out the field. Great battle. This is definitely setting up to be a fantastic main event tonight. Morris now to the inside, but Pounds going to have clearance down the back straightaway. Marks now to the inside of Holder. As mentioned, Holder's car may be struggling after that major contact. Definitely looks like it's sagging on this side, which could be a sign of maybe something broke loose. But we'll find out. Luckily, they have some time to figure it out. He works his way past Marks, but it's going to be Justin Schweitzer in the 2J picking up heat race number 1 for the IMCA Modifieds. What an exciting race that was. But aren't they all?
Flag out for heat race number 2
yes,
for the Modifieds.
Flag is out. I'm catching up.
Gatson, your early leader. Yantis to the outside. Hood and Heckman all right there.
Johnson Nolan rounding out the field.
3 wide out of turn number 4. Who's it going to be? Hood to the inside, running on the berm. Yantis with that momentum on the outside. Here comes Heckman to the inside of Gatson into turn 3. This is IMCA Modified. Look at Johnson throwing it in there, trying to get around 2 cars and then get collected. He actually spun off the door of Gatson.
You can see how much that torn up the body.
Oh, man. So Hood trying to chase down Yantis. Yantis to the high side, Hood to the inside. Heckman in the mix. Gatson spins out in turn 2. No harm, no foul. We might see a caution, and here it is. Jeffrey?
Yeah.
IMCA Modifieds. 2 fantastic heat races so far.
Oh, yeah. And we're only 3 laps into this one.
Exactly.
The excitement continues here at Bakersfield Speedway with low-budget TV.
Restart, lap number 3. I don't know how to follow up that interesting beginning, but here we go. Green flag's out. Hood looking to the inside of Yantis. What's going to happen here?
That's what I'm asking myself for all 6 main events tonight. What is in store for us?
Exactly. Well, heat races are only a preview of what's going to happen tonight, and am I excited? I'm about to go down and buy another ticket just to make sure I am here.
I know the track wouldn't mind you doing that.
That's very true, and I wouldn't mind supporting. Everybody should. Battle for the lead, down the back straight into turn number 3. Hood in that 2-2-2 to the inside, and a little bit of contact. All is well. I love how little that contact was, but it completely ripped a part of that door on the 2 of Hood. Yant is still on the outside, trucking along. He's got the momentum line. Hood taking the distance, shortening that up, and white flag is out. What's gonna happen? Hood driving it in, slide job up in turn number 2. Yant is looking to the inside. Into turn 3. And Hood will take the lead out of turn number 2 and win out of turn number 4. Folks, if you're not here, which if you're watching this, you weren't, or you were
They could have
earlier.
been.
They could have been.
They could have
Sorry. You need to share this with everybody that you know, because this is what you see every weekend here at the Bakersfield Speedway. I'm on my feet because we have to, but if I didn't need to, I would be on my feet.
And I just want to point out that now it's just the 22.
That's right. That was, you saw that contact, and it wasn't much, and that thing sheared it.
That was the last heat race of the night. Tommy, we sell main event DVDs, which if you're interested in seeing it, Low Budget TV on Facebook, Low Budget TV on YouTube. You can pick up a DVD of the main events. Either you see us here at the track, or you can contact us. We'll mail it out to you for 20 bucks. All the main event action of the night.
Oh, yes. We'll see you later.